Hey, what's up YouTube? It's King Vita here, and I'm back with another video. This time, we're reviewing Transformers Dark of the Moon Specialist Ratchet. So, here he is in his car mode. That does look pretty cool. It says Rescue right there. It's got an Autobot logo here. Move it around. Also says Rescue on the other side with the Autobot logo. And as you can see, he has this line, this design here that goes all around. It stops here. There's no design on the back due to transformation, but what are you going to do? And also on this side as well, you can see that white line there. Again, says Rescue with the Autobot logo there. Painted on the middle has like some sort of silver painted thing. That is pretty cool. Of course, you can see his head right there. Very nice. And he does come with his weapon. And this looks like some sort of weird looking blaster. Take a look at that. And if you pull this back, it's on a spring, so it'll do that. Extend and go back. Again, extend, go back. That's kind of cool. And it'll actually have, he does have a port for this right here on the wheel, spare wheel. And this peg will peg into the wheel through the port like that. And there you go. Move that off to the side. I'll show you what other stuff you can do with this. Do that. And just to show you how big this guy is, here he is next to Megatron, right there. This is not to scale. I mean, obviously Megatron is, this is not of the same class. This is a much smaller toy. I will be reviewing him in the future, actually. So, look out for that video. There you go. There's that. So, that's basically Ratchet. Now, let's get down to transforming him, shall we? Transforming him is actually... hold still. Transforming him is actually a bit of a pain, but it's not hard. It just takes long. That's the problem with it, but it's not that hard. So, what I like to do, again, back to front, and that's how I transform my toys. So, first thing what you want to do is you want to come over here, and you want to, this thing likes to come apart. This thing right here likes to come apart, sadly. And it actually pegs in here. Right there. It actually pegs in here. So what you want to do is you want to take this whole back section and untab it, like so. Push it all the way up, like that. It will come off, so just leave that aside. Take the legs, take the side of the truck, which will become his legs, and untab them from here. There is a port and a peg right there. Untab it, and that'll free up the foot. Okay? Now, take this part here, flip this up like so, take the foot, turn it around, and orient it properly, and there's one foot. Next one, just like the first. Take this, split this, that, open this up, open that up, and this right here, this little thing, will actually tab in to this groove right here, this open slot right there. So that's what it looks like. You want to open that up. There you go. And now you can push the foot down. Push, pull the foot down. Take this and flip it so everything's oriented properly. There you go. And there you have his legs. There you have his feet. Open up. There you go. Now, take his doors and you want to open them. They actually do come inside of this protective, I don't know what you call these things on trucks, the shield thing. But this is just soft plastic, so just wiggle this around and it should free this up. There you go. So it's in like this, like that. Give it a tight squeeze. Push this here. This is soft plastic, so you can just flip this. You can pull this, flip it. Yeah, flip it. You can pull this and it'll free up the doors, just like that. Take one hand, flip this up. That's the forearm right there. And leave that out there for now. Oh, I almost forgot. Take this part right here, this front of the truck, and flip it up, and it'll basically just go all around the shoulder. Just like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Unclip this, take this, flip it in, pull it out, there you go, and that'll free up the arm. Take this and just close that up. There you go. Okay. Now, what you want to do is you want to take this part, flip this, 180. This doesn't move, neither does this. It's just this part right here. Right there. This moves. This stays, this moves. So once you do that, you flip this over, like so, and boom. That will reveal his head. Now take this pull section and push this down, and you'll hear a click there. That means you tabbed it into place. It doesn't tab, it just sort of just stays there, but it works. Make sure everything's oriented properly. There you go. And voila. Now, take this part here, and you want to clip this right here. Oh, before you do that, you want to take the back of the truck, and you want to take this little hinge right here and just pull it inside. And it'll basically look like that. Now, hook this up there. This thing here will groove in to these two little slots in there, so it'll basically look like this. Just like that. Now, this creates like a double hinge. So what you want to do is you want to take this part here, flip this up to give clearance, push this like this, and then close it up like that. And that secures everything in place. And there you go. That is Ratchet in his robot mode. Very nice. And his weapon. Almost forgot about this. Dude. Dude. This is on a spring. Dude. Take it. And his hand is shaped in a way that he is actually able to move, to hold the weapon. My bad. So just take that and just push it in. And that should basically be his gun. That's how he should hold it. Or if you don't want that, he does have storage on his back. And there you go. But that gives him too much of a backpack. Way too much of a backpack. More than the backpack he already has. So there's that. And plus, hey, he can actually hold it. He does have the strength to hold it. That's cool. I thought he would fall back. That's cool. But still, that is still too much of a backpack for him. So, and this does definitely come off as well. So, you don't want that anyway. So, you definitely don't want that. Because that'll just fall off anyway. For movement, his head is not on a ball joint, but it can go left, right. That's pretty much it. Or left, right, whichever orientation you want. His arms could do a full 360. They can go in and out, but the way that they go in and out, this thing right there, the way that his arms are made, when he does that, it just looks weird. Just the way his arms are made, but again, they are on a ball joint. He does have a double jointed elbow right here and right here. His hands don't go sideways, but they do this. Move up and down just slightly. His legs are on a ball joint. They can go out that far. They go back that far, even farther. But due to his backpack, that limits his movements. Knee, about that range. That range of movement. Thigh swivel, about like that. You can't do any more than that. And the toe pivots on a ratchet joint. There. It is. He is on a ball joint. The toe is on a ball joint, but because of his thing, because of the way he's designed, when you move his toe too far, his knee moves. So that's as far as his toe can go. And that's how far back his toe can go, because this thing here will keep hitting this part here. This part here will keep hitting this. So that's as far as he's got. That's definitely how far he's got a movement. He doesn't have that much range of movement anyway. So there's that. Take his gun. and pull it there. There you go. That's the gun. Boom. Now, for comparison, here he is with Bumblebee. You see how that looks. Here he is with Knockout. As you can see there, they're roughly about the same size. Here he is with Optimus Prime. You can see how they stack up. And why not? Here he is with Movie Ravage. There you have that. So, there's that. Should you pick this guy up? Yeah, for sure. If you like the Transformers, if you like how they look in the movie, yeah, definitely. You should definitely pick this guy up, add him to your collection. Is he a must? Is he a, like, do you must own him? No, there are better toys than this, way better. And if you could, but if you could find them for a decent price, sure, pick them up. Usually it's easier to find Transformer toys at Walgreens at the most, sometimes Walmart, but I wouldn't waste that much money on toys. I don't recommend wasting that much money on toys, but hey, why not? If you could afford it, sure. This guy is really cool. Ratchet. So, there is my review of Transformers Dark of the Moon Specialist Ratchet. And this King Vita saying, laters.